Guess who checking in? You already know, man. Your boy Rich _ everything with a A. I gave y'all time to catch up on the videos, man. I know I had some new subscribers to jump on or whatnot. So I don't know if everybody got all caught up. Get a chance to go back and see what's what. I know I got a chance to actually do some things. I started editing behind the lens. Started editing behind the lens. And it's crazy because I guess y'all, I give y'all that whole breakdown on a whole nother video, you know what I'm saying? Because I did something that got me like kind of in thought about how I should take the process of doing things. And it ain't even about the money, it's just about the time. You know, and I say it like that. If you already lost time in something, so you still be losing more time in it. So with that being said, with the behind the lens thing, whole nother breakdown. I don't know, I might do that live just to get everybody input on it or whatever the case may be. But if you hadn't checked the picture out that I posted today, man, it was a throwback picture. And I was actually on Instagram and I saw where Country C posted a picture. And it's crazy because usually I used to be behind the lens, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. So I don't know who caught that picture or whatever. I just know we was in the middle of taking care of some business, me, him, Dunk Master, and Miss Wendy. So it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy because a lot of the time that I was with them, I was always thinking that, hey, you know, I'm just a camera guy. I'm just sitting here pushing a button, recording stuff. Really never wanted any spotlight or anything like that, but I did want it to be noticed by for my work. Let's put it like that. But anyway, man, that's here nor there, man. Kind of show y'all what we working with, man. We still off in Jada room. We ain't quarantining. I just chose to work in Jada room while she off at school, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of get some little stuff done. And I got my TV set up in here now instead of being inside the office. So let me turn this around and I'll let y'all see what it is we got going. Yep. So you can see, man, I'm hoping these hyper tough bits here work. I was actually doing a video on the Intech when I started working on it the first time around. And I'll show you what I started doing. You can see I got the rails actually on here now. But when I first started working on it, what I was doing was I had to, these brackets right here. These brackets and these injectors are too short for the holes that's in these brackets originally. So what I had to do is I had to make my own holes to go inside of these. If you can look right here, you can see metal. So what I did was I started drilling one of these front holes out first. And then I realized that I wanted the rail to be stable. So then I switched it around. Got a little lucky, switched it around, and I actually put my ones that I had already drilled out just before my drill bit decided it wanted to give out on me. I put the screws in the middle on this side and on the other side. I only got 2 holes done. So I got 4 holes that I got to get in there. Show y'all some other stuff I got going on. Actually we ain't shortcutting nothing, man. Napa, vacuum hose right here. This would be my vacuum hose right here. 9 times out of 10 is going to come from the bottom of the intake. I'll show you that in a few minutes. That's going to go to my that's going to go to my sensor here, my map sensor. So I'm gonna probably just, for right now, I'm gonna probably just Velcro this on the back. They got some of these intakes right here that you get. They come with a port on the back, which is crazy, man, because I had to reach back out and see why mine didn't come with the port. But that's here nor there, man. So got this hose for my barbs. Had to get a smaller hose right here for my smaller size barbs. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, man. Cause I just got this thing like just sitting in here. You know, yep, Loctite. This is some good stuff, but at the same time, I ain't gonna lie to you. Squeezing this thing out of this tube right here is like crazy. And one of the things that I used this on was, I've heard people talk about these screws in here. So, yeah, I Loctite those in there with the red Loctite. Cause I heard a lot of people talking about they don't want them to fly out, and get stuck in the engine or whatever the case may be. Another thing I did was these right here, vacuum ports. As you can see, these three right here really the same size. This one's just a little bit longer because it sits in the front, and then these two right here, same size. So this one right here will probably run out to my map sensor so far of what I'm thinking. These two right here, I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna probably run 2 waste gates. So 9 times out of 10, I'll find a way to get one of these right here to run out to the waste gates. That's gonna go to, I see a lot of people running dome pressure. I got CO2 right now, so that's a whole nother thing we'll talk about later on, because I'm gonna probably, just until I get the proper nozzle to go on top of my CO2, I probably just run dome pressure. And I can kind of give y'all a little, like I say, a whole lot of that detail when it comes to plumbing up the waste gates, all that other stuff, in a whole nother video, because I still got to actually weld the wastegate onto the turbo manifold a certain type of way so I can get all of the pressure coming in. So with that being said, man, you can see it. Got these things in there. I did not use red Loctite on these. I actually used my, you see it, semi-permanent blue. And this stuff right here, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's crazy because this is more like a liquid. When you pouring it on the threads, man, it's so loose to the point to where, you know, you thinking it's more like this one right here, where this one is thick and hard to come out. The blue one, actually, you gotta be careful because this one will actually drip. So, but yeah, they in there, man. I already tightened them down and everything. This one right here, I tightened that down. As far as I didn't go all the way down with it. If you can see, I didn't go all the way down with it. I didn't want to go all the way down with it because you have to take for granted that whenever I run that line back, you want to be able to get that hose on there, and you want to be able to get your hose clamp on there. So like I said, I just run that back, and then I just mount my map someplace back here, or either on the firewall, and we should have that right there done. I locked these right here down, which I did on the last video, and I was kind of anxious. I used some pliers, but I mean, it is what it is. They tight, so hopefully they won't leak. That one over right, this one right here, I double check that one because it's tight on there. It's on there pretty tight. But my big thing on this one was, I was kind of iffy with this one because this one was acting like it was not wanting to like screw on right or whatnot. But it, I mean, so far so good. Only thing that gets me is when I look at this one right here and I go to move it, no wiggle room right here, so I know that's tight. And then when I look at this one from the back, I still got some wiggle room. That's not supposed to be there. If you got wiggle room on the back of that right there, that means that this right here, there's no way this is pushing enough pressure on this to actually have that all the way locked. You know what I'm saying? The way it is. So 9 times out of 10, we're going to double check that right there and get that right there right, because we don't need gas leaks. That's the one thing we don't need. But yeah, got to run outside, man. I got to get the get my impact tool so we can go ahead and drill these right here out. And then I'm going to probably see. Now, I'm going to probably just take this one right here loose anyway, man, and see what's what with that. Push come to shove. This piece right here that's on here, I could just loosen that one right there off, and I should have another one laying around someplace in here. If not, I'll buy another one just to be on the safe side, so I can make sure they super tight. So yeah, let me go grab the tools, and then we can go ahead and get started on this right here, man. All it is a little bit of drilling, so I'm just gonna drill these out, and then I'll turn y'all back on once I get the screws and all in there. And then this right here, I'm gonna look for that fitting right there to see if I can find another one of those fittings right there in my boxes around there. And if so, then I'm just gonna replace that one and try to tighten this right here up properly. If not, then either we're gonna have to buy another one or something, because we definitely not doing that right there. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all see what I'm having to do. I put some pliers right here. It's right here. Biting into my rails, but I'll probably take this right here off and put me a little coat of spray paint or something on that. Ain't hurt nothing. I ain't too worried about it, man. So it is what it is, man. But you see, I got one more screw in there. Go ahead and get this side right here finished up. At one point, I was just thinking about taking these 2 brackets right here off and just putting one here, one there, and then it'll just lock down. I could remove the one out of the middle and just not have one in the middle. That'll be less work for me. That means that I will have to drill out one more hole and then just move, like I say, just lock the front and the back down, which means that my middle gonna be locked down regardless. But I don't know, rather be safe than sorry, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill that one out too, and then jump to the other side, man. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, so you can see right here, we got that one in there. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I skipped the middle one, and then I just went there. Did the same thing on this side right here, as you can see, from the back side. Got them all tightened up in there. Only reason I skipped the middle one, my impact, man, and the drill bits that I got, I ain't gonna lie. Those little Walmart drill bits, they just ain't gonna cut it, man. So, but yeah, got the fuel rail on there, man. That back part that I was telling y'all about back here. Right back here. Got that. You can see it still got some shake to it. So that one right there on there pretty good. This one not gonna work. Definitely not gonna work. So what I'm gonna end up doing, man, is I'm gonna probably find me another end right here, and then I got another end to go on here right there, just to make sure I ain't stripping that out. But going there, I'm gonna see if I can break this right here loose. If I can't, then I'm gonna end up putting some tape on this, cutting this, and then I'm gonna end up putting another whole fitting on it. So that's pretty much that, man. I'm gonna see how tight they got that on there. Let's see right now. I can screw screw this thing loose with my finger. You can see right there. Like we definitely can't do that. We ain't doing that. So that's why we gonna change, you know what I'm saying, this out. And we're gonna change this out. Let me get my pliers and see what I could do. All right, so you see, that was the fitting that was tight. So I had to swap this one right here out. And make no difference. Y'all spot that right there. Then I mean, it is what it is. How much I'd be safe than sorry, but show y'all what I took off right there. And then I just had to take unscrew it away from the line. And you can see how bad it was off in here. So we definitely ain't doing that right there. These fit, I think this right here was the fitting that came with the intake. I ain't gonna lie, like me twisting this right here on, I was twisting it, you could tell with the pliers, and I kind of messed this up, but it is what it is, man. Straight to the trash it go. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Intake fully assembled now. I can go ahead and get her on the car. Go ahead and get it on the car. And we'll be ready to go, man. Another thing I was kind of skeptical about is with this intake right here, they got the Allen head bolts that actually tighten down the intake. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to check out and see what's what, because we might end up having to get some different screws or something besides the ones that they sent us, because I really definitely, and I'll show you, these the ones that they sent us right here. They definitely don't look like they gonna do too much holding. The holes actually look waddled out and bigger than the heads on the screws, so I don't think we're gonna be going with that, man. We just gonna do our own thing, and I'm gonna just go buy some nice screws from the hardware store, Fastenal or something, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Your boy Rich, everything locked in. Had to give y'all some type of footage. And if y'all want to know why I ain't been outside in the past couple of days, it's because of this. Yeah, we ended up getting a little bit of snow. Wasn't much, but it was enough to keep me inside the house instead of being out there. You know what I'm saying? Getting cold and getting sick or whatnot. So y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Rich _ everything with an A, man. Y'all stay locked in, man. Do something with them buttons down there. Push like, push subscribe, man. Let's go ahead. It's about time for us to go ahead and do this wiring on this engine. And just go ahead and get it bust off, man. That way we can go ahead and get a quick start. Build some oil pressure up, man. So again, man, follow me on IG. If you guys don't know about it, BWN, which is Big Wheel Network, I actually did some editing for them. That's what I was talking about earlier when I said, do I want to actually edit for somebody else, or do I want to take the content and put it on my page? I'm just looking at it from a certain perspective. But like I said, well, that's a whole nother video that we had talked about. Y'all can go check that out yourself. If y'all go on IG, man, it's at Big Wheel Network. It is, and you can also look up bigwheelnetwork.com. With that being said, man, your boy Rich _ everything with an A, man. Lock into me on Instagram, man, and make sure y'all stay tuned to me on YouTube by pushing that little bell for post notifications, man. Your boy Rich everything. I'm out. Time for me to enjoy some YouTube myself.
Here we go.